What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server, and today we're gonna look at Central Neighborhood and the new deranged Ether dungeon, which cost us 140 rubies to open for 3 hours, and then normally on hell mode it should be like 90 stamina per run, but we have an event now which halves this to 45, I believe. So we will be running this for 3 hours. Don't worry, I'm not gonna record the whole 3 hours, but we're gonna do a 3 hour run with loot boosters and then check what the results are, whether it was worth it or not, and then we can see some actual numbers. Now, according to my guildies, this can be cleared in about less than a minute. The boss has really low health. We'll see about that. So 180 minutes per 1 minute clear, say that's like more or less 8k or so stamina. I'm gonna load like 10k just to make sure that we have enough, and then I'm gonna be using a loot booster and gonna renew it every hour, so just to see how it goes. And of course I will have to monitor this because we might crash and stuff. Now, to see where we start from, you can tell that I do not have any blue ethers at all now, and I have 1622 shining ethers. So this is our starting point, and then we can check how far we go from here. Okay, so let's load up some stamina and then get around to the run. If I can find my potions, let's see. So if I pop like 70, I think that should be like, yeah, 10k, that's fine. So we have 10k stamina, a bit more than 10k. And then where are my loot boosters? Somewhere along the scrolls. Yeah, I've hoarded a lot of these, so technically I could pop just 3 of them right now, but I kind of want to monitor the process. You know, crashes or whatever could happen, so just gonna do 1 for now, and then I'm gonna stop the run at 1 hour and then just get to it again. So that's like a minimal 1 minute change, so it shouldn't really be a big deal. Also, I heard that some people had issues with like getting into this one. Let's see. So yeah, easy mode would be, yeah. So let's see, this is 3 and 4, this is what we should be getting. I'm gonna put in Serio, Fallen Fray, don't want to spend too much time on it. Who did I want to bring? I wanted to bring Jane as a tank and like Theo. Theo is like a good generalist grinder. Okay, I guess since we never cleared it, there is no auto clear yet. So we can see actually how long it takes. Okay, so that was like a bit more than 5 seconds. Yeah, Theo just burned them through, and so did Serio. And they said that the boss has like 10 million health. Yeah, 9 mil, so okay, that was fast. Okay, yeah, the clear itself is pretty fast. And according to the rewards, we should be getting, yeah, so we did get a bonus because so that was 6 and 8, and we should have gotten like 3 and 4, right? Yeah, the loading screens kind of take longer than the battle itself. Okay, onto dungeon. So we have confirmed that the loot booster does work. We did get double the amounts, and hopefully we can auto repeat now. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go into this auto clear mode for the next 3 hours. Within an hour, I'm gonna check at it whether we have received or when the loot booster is expiring. So I get to check it, yeah, like then. Gonna make a reminder for myself, and then look back at it, keep refreshing, and then we will get back to the video in that time when everything has expired and see how far we got in that time frame. So yeah, be right back with that. Okay guys, we are back after some farming. Sadly, I have to interrupt this after 2 hours because, as you can see at the top, Vespa is performing an emergency maintenance in 10 minutes or so. which is great of them. They announced it 20 minutes ahead of the maintenance, so I had to stop it. At least I didn't pop a third loot booster, but we can have a look at what we got in those 2 hours with a loot booster and then see what we would have total. So we had 0 blues and we have now 1300, so we can more or less guess that with 1 more hour of loot boosting we would have around 2k of these, give or take. And we got around 1k of purple, so we would have like 1500 from that. So 2k blues, 1500 purple. I think that's not too bad, especially if you consider that, like, say, let's see who is having a blue the soul weapon right now. That would be great if I could find. Let's see, like Lorraine, she has the base one, and if you go to many soul weapons, so like you need fairly low numbers at the start, and as you go higher it gets a bit more and more more and more. You see that yeah, I mean 2k is quite nice. I think it may not be enough to plus 10 one character, but it would be kind of close. Would have to check. There is some somewhere that's actually saved where we can have a look at it. Now, what's the conclusion? Is it worth? You can see that I spent around 6k, sorry, almost 7k stamina in the process, or more like, yeah, 7k or so. So is it worth? I would say if you have a lot of soul weapons like I do that you just cannot use because they just that you do not have the ethers to upgrade them even to +5, I think it's actually worth, especially during an event like this. You can consider that the ruby cost is almost nothing, like 140 to 200, depends if you have Talisha, and considering how much stamina you spend. Now there is an event now, and that way I need to spend like a good 9k or 10k, and if you consider cursed ruby flask, then that 200 almost comes back, especially at full stamina spending. Right now, of course, I'm only spending half per run. Now, of course, stamina is a rare commodity kind of right now, because there is, of course, technomagic gear farming. For me, who is low on reforged tickets now and has a lot of dragon coins and actually a lot of technomagic coins that I can't really use because I can't reforge them anyway, I think for me it's worth. Especially now with the event, and now that I have loot boosters. And again, because I do have a lot of soul weapons that I wanted to upgrade, but never really got around to, because Eclipse just gives so little blue and purple ethers. It's like somewhere between 150 to 200 for me, and I have 10 full teams that at least get to 20, several in 30, and there are a bunch in like in the 40s. So even that way, it's really hard for me to spare ethers for lower level characters. So I would say, yeah, it's definitely worth at least to farm during the event, and if you can pop loot boosters during. Now I have to actually drop this really soon now because the server will be going down. Thank you for that, Vespa. But yeah, I would say it's a good thing to have. It's worth to run, provided you can spare the stamina and have the booster. So yeah, I hope you find this useful. If you have questions, leave it in the comments below. And until next time, I have been Cloudie. See you in the next one. Bye bye.